Hello viewers, welcome to the channel Amazing Civil Engineering Studies. Time to enter the world of civil engineering. Here we will learn about different concepts related to civil engineering. Please subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more new updates. In today's video we are going to discuss about civil engineering MCQs for JE of different exams. A fixed or clamp support in real beam becomes in conjugate beam. A. Remain fixed. B. Free. C. Hinge. D. Roller. The correct answer is B. Free. Note: conjugate beam is defined as the imaginary beam with the same dimensions, length, as that of the original beam, but load at any point on the conjugate beam is equal to the bending moment at that point divided by EI. Which of the following statements is not applicable to unit load method? A. The structure is redundant. B. External and internal forces are in equilibrium. C. The structure is determinate. D. The material is strained well within elastic limit. The correct answer is A. The structure is redundant. Slope deflection method is suitable for analysis of A. Continuous beam. B. Simply supported beam. C. Fixed beam. D. Cantilever beam. The correct answer is A. Continuous beam. A force equal to product of mass times acceleration and acting in direction opposite to acceleration is called A. Damping. B. Inertia force. C. Friction. D. Equilibrium force. The correct answer is B. Inertia force. The ratio of change of dimension of the body to the original dimension is known as A. Strain. B. Stress. C. Force. D. Pressure. The correct answer is A. Strain. The stress induced in a bod, when subjected to two equal and opposite forces which are acting tangentially across the section, is known as A. Compressive stress. B. Tensile stress. C. Shear stress. D. Bending stress. The correct answer is C. Shear stress. The ratio of ultimate stress to the permissible stress is called A. Design factor. B. Stress factor. C. Load factor. D. Factor of safety. The correct answer is D. Factor of safety. In case of industrial steel structure, sag rods are designed as A. Torsional member. B. Tension member. C. Bending member. D. Compression member. The correct answer is B. Tension member. The partial safety factor for field weld is A. 1.50, B. 1.25, C. 1.00, D. 2.00. The correct answer is A. 1.50. What is the buckling class for hollow cold-formed sections as per IS 8002007? A. Buckling class A. B. Buckling class B. C. Buckling class C. D. Buckling class D. The correct answer is B. Buckling class B. Note reference is 800-2007, Table 10, Buckling class of cross sections. To avoid buckling in a compression member, A. Radius of gyration should be less. B. Slenderness ratio should be more. C. Slenderness ratio should be less. D. Area of cross-section should be less. The correct answer is C. Slenderness ratio should be less. In design of steel structures using working stress method of design, the factor of safety is applied to A. Yield stress of material, B. Loading, C. Sectional properties of the members, D. Safe bearing capacity of soil. The correct answer is A. Yield stress of material. The heaviest section for same depth as per Indian Standard hot rolled steel section is A. ISMB Indian Standard medium beams, B. ISHB Indian Standard heavy beams, C. ISWB Indian Standard wide flange beams, D. ISLB Indian Standard light beams. The correct answer is B. ISHB Indian Standard heavy beams. Note ISHB Indian Standard heavy beams. These are beams having high weight per meter run, means heavy weight beams. Used for high loadings. In case of rolled steel beam, shear force is mainly resisted by A. Flange, B. Weld, C. Web and flange, D. Web. The correct answer is D. Web. The design bending strength of laterally unsupported beam is governed by A. Yield stress of material, B. Lateral torsional buckling strength, C. Type of loading, D. Type of support. The correct answer is B. Lateral torsional buckling strength. In industrial roofs, purlins are designed as A. Bending member, B. Compression member, C. Axial member, D. Tension member. The correct answer is A. Bending member. If longitudinal strain is tensile, the lateral strain will be A. Tensile, B. Compressive, C. 0D, not determined. The correct answer is B. Compressive. The factor of safety against sliding should be more than A. 1.1, B. 1.4, C. 1.8, D. 2.0. The correct answer is B. 1.4. Minimum spacing of vertical stiffeners in plate girder of depth is limited to A. D/3, B. D/4, C. 2D/3, D. D/2. The correct answer is A. D/3. Note reference is 800-2007 Clause 8.6.1.2 Compression flange buckling requirement. Modular ratio, M, for concrete can be calculated as A. 250/S, CBC, B. 280/3S, CBC, C. 250/S, CBC, D. 250/3S, CBC. The correct answer is B. 280/3S, CBC. Thanks for watching. For now, please subscribe, like, share and do not forget to press bell icon.